our rival, New Mexico State. Take a quick look at the schedule here for the year. Going to be taking on New Mexico State, then at our buddy Jordan here at Marshall. We'll be on a bye week before going and taking on Kansas at home before getting into the Mountain West Conference schedule. New Mexico at Hawaii, home to Northern Illinois, at UNLV, home to Nevada, home to North Dakota State, at San Jose State. Step back out of conference at North Texas, home to Wyoming. Try to get that elusive Mountain West Conference title, an elusive bowl win. Big changes to the team. Staying with the right quarterback, staying with the same quarterback, first time 2 years in a row here. Halfback, big time there, but got a big time backup now. 92 speed, 91 excel, doing big things in the backfield. I got a big sophomore addition here at wide receiver, 95 speed, as fast as we've had. There's gonna be a lot of new things here. Let's do this. It's time for the boys to take the field. Battle of I-10. New Mexico State, their best opening they can get. I like the all white. I don't like the all black.
Even in what some might consider a remote outpost in the landscape of college football, rivalries are everywhere. Travel along I-10 and only 46 miles separate the two schools that will square off today for the right to claim the Silver Spade. Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. It's the New Mexico State Aggies and the UTEP Miners. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Miners kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Aggies offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. The Aggies picked apart the Miners defense in the last meeting when it mattered most and won in a tight one.
Well, I think having the experience, was a huge factor for New Mexico State the last time these two teams played. So I think when this one comes down to
100 times, I'd say that's right.
Who can execute the best.
And I love that, man, because you got guys that they've been in rivalry games before. They've been in these situations. Who can stay calm? Who can not get upset, not make the big mistakes? That's who has a chance to take on the brass platoon.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The give. Here's a little room there. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back.
And they will take that as the start to the season.
Touchdown, UTEP.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And right down the middle. Bringing it back. He was hoping for
That guy was like my big freshman addition last year at linebacker. He got hurt like the second game. He's out like 11 games. I'm hoping he's a big part of this year.
Down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to move them on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's chat about New Mexico State. The transfer portal was really busy for these guys. More than 20 players hitting the exit ramp, getting out of the program. David, turning it on. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The keeper on the option. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Trying to keep this drive alive. Knocked down inside.
I didn't make any decision on that. That sucked.
4th down to keep this drive moving. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The run inside. It's Browning. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. The extra point here would tie the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So UTEP's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. He'll be trying to get things going and really give a presence, a physical presence to this running game. On the run, it's Wall. Finds that squeeze, and
Next time we give it to the old freshman.
And those body blows really,
Well,
really
sophomore,
matter. Like,
freshman to me, I
wanna
don't
be able
know.
to hand the ball off to my
I
running
thought he
back
was
10, 15 times a game.
high school
Make
guy,
the
but I guess I got him
defense
late.
wear 'em out.
Portal.
Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+.
receives it with the back. There's a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get.
Looking for the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The give on the counter. Nice move there. He's allowed about 76 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The first meeting between these two way back in 1914 when the Texas College of Mines traveled to Las Cruces, New Mexico to face New Mexico A&M.
Yeah, and that's cool, Reese. I love that you know the history of these games. It's so important.
Oh, he's got some space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Could not make his way to the corner. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Makes a move. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Give to the single back. Got enough for the first.
I honestly feel like that's the key to the team right there is this dude. Running back 3. And never running back 3 last year. Made it tough. As soon as the dude got tired, he's fucked.
Incredible speed.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Stumbled to the ground.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Give to the running back. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of the...
Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, and he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense would be in a really good position all game long.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Running inside, it's Browning. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. In the Battle of I-10, they played for a couple of trophies. The Silver Spade, which dates back to 1955, and the Mayor's Cup since 1982. But you know it as the Brass Spittoon.
I'm already confused. I mean, I know this is a rivalry game, and I love these trophies, but multiple trophies, I'm a little bit confused. But
there he goes. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quick handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Power football with the run. Got a little grass. Not just hard-nosed running, but cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, UTEP. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Browning. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the right. Runs through a tackle. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
On the ground, it's Browning. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Worley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Aggies are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Browning. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Wall. Sweet cut there.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He might want another play. Go, go! Touchdown, Miners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The run inside. It's Browning. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Here's a heat. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. New Mexico State lines up quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time. Breaks into the open. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Defender got caught, a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Yeah,
boy.
Electrifying
Look out for that real quick.
quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it's a pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Clemson Tigers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Miners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get it down.
Ruined the perfect game.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on third and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, just because you have the shot play called on third down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Keep it on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got his man in the middle, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end of the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. He breaks a tackle. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Browning. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wolf. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the run, it's Wall. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? On target. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. Run in the red zone. It's Wall. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll try it again. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. Did you see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
Snags it over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. Down is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Might have a chance. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it downfield. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Blue 22.
They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. Finding some room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the defense drags him down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Pulls it again on the option. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. I guess they wanted a little window dressing on that one. They knocked through the field goal, put a 3 spot on the board. Not nearly enough, and this one is over.